So you just bought your first camera, you're getting into making YouTube videos, and everyone is telling you how important audio really is. Can a $40 wireless microphone meet your needs for your YouTube studio or channel? Let's find out. Yo guys, what is going on? Jake Felzine here, back with another video, and this one is an exciting one. So, as you guys know on this channel, love talking about tech, love talking about products, gear that I'm using to make my videos and sort of create the Jake Felzine creative vision. And today we are actually talking about a microphone sent to me from Fifine. So kind of a cool little situation because this video is sponsored by them. I did not pay a single dollar for this microphone. They sent it to me. Their reps reached out and asked if I would do a review video of this product, and they'd send it to me for completely free. So today we are going to just kind of do a little unboxing and first impressions of this microphone. It's a wireless lav mic, so the idea is that I can plug it in, hook the little Lavell Ear microphone kind of on my jacket or my shirt, get good high quality audio, and maybe not necessarily have to have a whole bunch of wires or anything dangling from the camera, which is super cool. We're super pumped on that. So anyway, let's just dive straight on into it. And again, kind of be aware there probably will be some biases simply because like my money didn't go into buying this. I was sent this, but also keep in mind, you know, this whole channel is called Creativity from Constraint. We like to take budget tech and just see what we can do with it. So I'm really excited to review this product and talk about it because a $40 wireless microphone really sort of fits into our sort of creativity mantra, you know, trying to get the highest quality for maybe the, you know, most reasonable amount of money spent. So anyway, let's dive on into it. And I did tell these guys that if I really do like this product, I'd like to kind of make sort of a kind of fun little short, almost commercial videos. So if we love this, look forward to that. And if it's just kind of meh, then we got, you know, kind of the review video and we got to decide if it really is an exceptional product or just a good, solid product for your YouTube needs. Anyway, enough of me blathering. Let's get right on in to the unboxing. A great reason why I want to use this microphone is because I'm using this setup right here, which is just kind of annoying. I don't know. It's not the greatest setup. It's good and it gets really good high quality audio, but I'm always trying to kind of move this microphone as close to my mouth as possible while not being super obnoxious. So anyway, kind of first impressions, we've got a good, clean, sort of black on white look going on here, which I dig. And we've got a little tape holder on each side. And let's just open this baby right up. All right, let's see what we got inside of the box. All right, guys, so this specifically is the Fifine K037B model, which again is sort of the wireless lav setup for this microphone. Looks like we've got some instructions. It takes AA's. I have AA's. Ooh, and it takes AA's. I hope I have AAA. Okay, so we've got the instructions, which is great. Let's take off the wrapping. And the interesting thing about this mic is it does come with kind of this like headphone setup, which I believe it also, yes, it also comes, so sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. You have this sort of like headphone earpiece setup that I'm not really planning on using. Nice that they provided it and you can use this, but I actually am definitely looking forward to using the Lavell Ear Mic, which is this guy right here. And this is just the little piece that sort of clips on right onto your shirt. So let's open that up. Yeah, see, this is super sweet. So if you guys can see, you've got this nice little clip right here that you can, like, for example, we're gonna obviously do a sample here, but I would clip it right there and then plug it into the receiver on my end and then plug the receiver into the camera's end. And then that's just the microphone, this big old fluffy thing that I try to just literally get as close to my mouth as possible because this is a $60 microphone. We're comparing it to a $40. Really excited for just sort of the possibilities with this setup. So we've got the little lav mic. We have the receiver, which is huge. Had no idea that this was so big, so I think this actually is supposed to go into the camera, which, you know, here's my hand, look at how big that is. Did not think that that piece would be that big. So let's keep going. All right, and here is this is the wired solution that is actually attached to my person. So you would kind of clip this down or just have this low. You've got the radio antenna to talk back to this piece, which again, kind of amazed at just how big this piece is. I thought this would be a lot smaller, but then I remember kind of seeing online, the whole point is they provide this dongle, which you then plug this into. So you could plug this straight into my MIDI or my speakers or even my old guitar amps from the guitar days. Just plug that in like that, and then of course you've got your 3.5 or camera converter right there. So for a studio setup, this is really no big deal. You could obviously get away with this sort of bigger piece, but kind of wish this was a little smaller if you're doing kind of more of a run and gun. This will sort of get in the way. All right, guys, and that is everything that's inside of the box, just more packing foam. Let's kind of clear off all of this stuff. And then I want to go, let's see, gosh, I hope I have all the batteries that I need for this. I know for sure I've got AA's, which is I think what the receiver on me takes. Yeah, okay, so AA's for my end of the receiver. And then of course we have, it looks like AA's maybe for this guy. So we need to go find some batteries. So let's go find some batteries. All right, guys, and we are going to sync. Check. Okay, I've got 2 speaker readings. I've got 2 speakers. So as you guys can see, so here I am on the GH5S. I am talking into the Rode Video Micro. So keep in mind, right? This is a $60 microphone, one that I've actually purchased now twice because I like it so much. And I mean, you guys, I don't know, no one's ever said anything in the comments, but I don't necessarily mind having this in frame in order to get it nice and close. I know how to edit this microphone. I think it sounds really good, but you know, now I'm on radio and I can see that it's picking up in the G9. So the G9 has, I believe, the same preamps as the GH5S. I haven't heard differently. They're both Lumix cameras. But now, you know, you guys can see I'm moving away from the microphone on the GH5S, and it's going to sound crappy, but then how does it sound with the wireless microphone? If I'm all the way back here, can you still hear me nice and clear? How does it sound? And I mean, I guess maybe it sounds really crappy because, you know, I haven't I haven't used this microphone yet, so I don't know exactly how good the quality is. But I'm going to, of course, edit this, add all of the effects that I like to add on to my audio to try to make it as good as possible. And then we'll just kind of compare, because really, as far as price goes, these microphones are super similar. Now also keep in mind they do both serve very different purposes. I had no idea the Fifine dongle that goes into the camera was going to be massive. It's huge. So if you're planning on using this as a vlogging microphone, maybe keep that in mind. Obviously this is nice and low profiled, and the radio has a good spot for you to hook onto your jeans, which is super nice. But as far as running around with that, you'd need to kind of rig it up or find a place for it. Whereas if you're just running and gunning, a Rode Video Micro might be the best way to go, because it just goes right into that shotgun mount and you're good to go. So kind of keep that in mind. But for a studio setup, this microphone, this lav mic, may be the new way to go. So I'm really excited to kind of just see how this turns out, and I'm just really pumped on which one I like better. But anyway, I need to listen to it and I need to edit it. You guys, of course, have heard it all this time. I'm going to now go do that and give you guys my opinion after, of course, I've played with it, edited it, and kind of feel like I know how it works and what I like about it. So anyway, I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll do kind of a final thoughts, and if I think I'm going to do sort of my second follow-up video with this microphone, which I'm super pumped on. So anyway, let's go do that, and I'll see you guys in just a jiffy. All right, guys, and we are back. So of course you guys saw the footage because of how time and editing works. This is old news to you. You've seen everything before. I've actually seen it myself. But yeah, all in all, I'm really impressed with this microphone. It did take quite a bit of wrestling to get it to sound how I wanted it to sound. It definitely has kind of a high pass, sort of almost bubbly kind of radio sort of sound going to it. So I had to kind of beef up the low end. I had to put some compression on it and really try to just kind of tame that high end aspect to this microphone. As far as sort of my final recommendation on if I would recommend this microphone, I think there's sort of two versions of Jake talking when it comes to this recommendation. There's this microphone is only $40 and the form factor is incredible side of me. And then there's the other side that says what can we pay in this price point to get basically the best audio for a sort of budget studio, but also get really high quality. I've obviously been using the Rode Video Micro and I totally love this microphone. As far as form factor goes, it sucks. I've got to put it on a boom. I've got to bring it, into frame for it to be close enough for it to sound really good. I've got to beef it up like crazy in post. I really like this microphone, and I do personally believe that if you go in and fine tune, pick apart these microphones, I think this one sounds a lot better. But if you're just sort of listening and you're not super picky on audio, and maybe you're purely just trying to do kind of like a content channel that's not all about this kind of stuff, you're not going to be able to tell a huge, massive difference. Only someone who's really into video gear is going to pick these two apart and be able to hear the difference. So for a $20 difference, if you're okay with, having to boom this microphone, wire it up, have an extension, whatever, I think for 20 extra bucks, this microphone is a great way to go. But if you really do like this sort of lav form factor, which honestly, this is a better form factor, and for the audio sounding relatively similar, depending on how much you scrutinize the audio, I think this is a great way to go. So ultimately, I would recommend both, and I would definitely recommend the Fifine. I think it's a great microphone for 40 bucks, fitting with that creativity from Constraint. If you're looking for a lav mic, a budget lav mic, I think that's a great way to go. I would definitely recommend it. And you guys know me, I try to be as open and honest as I can with my opinions, stuff that I buy, things that I use. Personally, I'm probably going to stick with the Rode just because, being who I am and how much I'm loving getting into this studio space, I love picking apart those fine little details. But definitely going to keep this microphone. I definitely will use it in the future for other projects. If I'm walking around, anything like that, this microphone is going to be amazing. But as far as I can take the time to get the boom out, get the lights out, I'm definitely probably going to use this a lot more, but there will still be a place for this. So thank you again to Fifine for sponsoring this video and sending me that microphone. Definitely appreciate that and super pumped. I think I will do a follow-up video, just kind of having fun, sort of making a creative little thing. So look forward to that. But anyway, that is all I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a like and maybe consider subscribing. Always love having more people in the Jake Felzine channel. Leave me your comments. And don't forget, as always, guys, that creativity comes from constraint. See you guys.